More than 230 companies have filed for bankruptcy so far this year.
Did you know that 80% of businesses fail within the first 5 years of trading?
One business is going bust every hour.
That is staggeringly high. And even those that succeed, the 20%, often are just about keeping head above the water. In this video, I've done a deep dive into the 5 reasons why most businesses fail. The first reason, people are trying to be too unique and too different instead of thinking about what does the market actually want and what does the market actually need. You hear a lot of people talk about your unique selling point. You need a USP in business. You know the definition of the word unique? There's only one like it in the world. How arrogant to think that you could have a business that is truly 100% unique. A lot of people are looking for the gap in the market. They're looking to do something that no one's ever done before. But let me ask you a question. When Steve Jobs came up with Apple, was there already computers? Yeah, there was already a lot of computers.
It's more sophisticated, yet less complicated. It's a personal computer from Apple.
So rather than trying to find something brand new, it's better to find something that's already working, but then do it better. A lot of people in the property business or in serviced accommodation, they'll say, oh, no one's doing it in this area. I'll be the first. Yes, you'll be the first, but you'll also be the last. Yes, there might be a gap in the market, but is there a market in the gap? The second reason people fail in business is because they can't articulate what they actually do. No one knows how they're making money, how their services are going to benefit anybody. There's so many people I meet at property networking events and business networking events, and I'll say, what does your business do? I'm still confused, I'm lost. You need to be able to explain it so that a child can understand. In fact, Airbnb, when they first started, they were really struggling because people didn't understand how it worked. And investors weren't investing in it, and consumers weren't using it. Really go and stay in a house, they didn't get it. And it was only when they really delved into how they can articulate their message that they suddenly then blew up and are now a household name. The next reason that most businesses fail is because they're terrible at recruitment. If you're in business, you need to see yourself as a recruitment agency. I learned this actually from Stephen Bartlett in the book The Diary of the CEO, where he talks about the importance of hiring good people around you. I see so many struggling, failing businesses because they think that they need to be the one to do everything. They're doing the sales, they're doing the marketing, the bookkeeping, the finance, the admin, the operations. Sometimes you can get in your own way by being arrogant and thinking that you need to do everything yourself. No, you don't. What you need to do is you need to hire well. If you've got good people around you and you build a good team, that's when you'll thrive in business. There's some people, they do hire people, but then they micromanage them, hire bad people, pay them peanuts. If you pay people peanuts, you'll get monkeys. You need to be a recruitment agency and have the best people around you to really grow a good business. I've seen Richard Branson, I've studied him. This is what he's a genius at. The guy is very impressive, but he's not that smart. What he's really good at is getting teams around him of people that are much smarter than he is, and then the businesses boom. The next reason businesses fail is because they don't listen to their customers. They see their customers as people that pay money, transactional. But your customers, you need to obsess over your customers and really listen to what they actually want. An example of this is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola had a brilliant brand and everybody was loving Coke. And then Pepsi came along. And when Pepsi came along, they did a test and they got loads of people in the streets to drink Coca-Cola and then to drink Pepsi. And they said, which one tastes better?
Nationwide, more people prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coca-Cola.
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
I like Pepsi a lot better.
Pepsi tastes better.
And they put an advert out and everyone was saying, oh, I think Pepsi tastes better. And Coca-Cola felt threatened by that, of course. So what they did was they created a new version of Coke that they believed would be sweeter and nicer than old Coke. In a blind test, new Coke was better than Pepsi and better than old Coke. And they rippled out this new Coke, but no one wanted it. The Coca-Cola customers just wanted the normal Coca-Cola that they were used to drinking.
What's the matter, little bear? They changed my Coke. Something wrong with it? I know, they sure changed it.
So because they weren't actually listening to their customers and they were just thinking, oh, how can we make it better? Thinking about themselves, thinking about their competitors rather than thinking about their customers, they ended up very quickly realizing after losing a lot of money, you know what? Let's go back to what the customers actually want and give them the old Coca-Cola. Don't get so distracted by your competitors or your clever thinking and analysis. Listen to what your actual customers want. But the number one reason that I think people fail in business is because they don't ask for help. In business, if you've got a problem, rather than trying to figure it all out on your own, it's so much smarter to find somebody who's been through that same experience, whether they be a friend, a family member, a mentor, and say, hey, I've got this problem. We're so proud sometimes that we just don't say, hey, I'm really struggling with this. How can I be helped? When I've learned the most in my business is when I'm struggling and I'm just open and honest that I'm struggling. Finding someone that's more experienced than I am and saying, I've got this problem and I don't know what to do. What would you do in my situation? And if you're speaking to someone that's got 10, 20, 30 years experience than you, that's actually done what you want to achieve, most people are pretty good-natured and most people want to help you. So get around people that want to see you win, that are more experienced than you. If you're wanting to start a business, find people that have previously started businesses and ask them, what would your first steps be? I've got this issue, I've got this staffing issue, and ask for help, because nobody is an island. The most successful business people are the people that learn from other people's mistakes. And that's why I have so many mentors and read so many books. So if you're wanting to start a business in property and you want to learn from my mistakes, then why don't you come and join me at the Property Investors Crash Course, where I'm going to share with you not just what to do, but also what not to do and how you can win in business this year. I'll leave a link in the description. I can't wait to get to know you and see you in person. Thanks for watching.